What is up, guys? Welcome to a brand new video. Today we're going over some leaks that we saw on Reddit this afternoon, I think. I don't know, I didn't actually check the timestamp on whenever it came out, but these leaks seem pretty interesting on the Borderlands 3 game, and I wanted to check them out and talk about them and tell you my thoughts and concerns and stuff. So if we're going over the first couple things that are released about this new game, is the game should be coming out around late 2017, early 2018, and I'm a bit concerned about that date and that number. I really hope it comes out a little bit later because I feel like it would be ill prepared if it came out around late 2017, early 2018, because the Borderlands pre-sequel came out like, what, 2015 maybe? I think it was 2015, around there. And with that, I kind of feel uncomfortable with a game coming out only a couple years after. I kind of want this to be a well thought out game, a well produced game, a really good game, and it'd really be concerning if it came out kind of that early. I mean, I'm always gonna be for it if it actually is a good game, but I just really want this to be a good game because it's possibly the last Borderlands game. So it says on these leaks right here, it's most likely the last. Anyways, yeah, so we're gonna go over a couple of these, and I saw this one right here that was pretty interesting. It says that the difficulty overhaul, there's no more Ultimate Vault Hunter mode or True Vault Hunter mode, and there will be only one mode called Vault Hunter mode. And that seems kind of interesting because they've always had the Ultimate Vault Hunter and the True Vault Hunter, so they had like the replayability of all the different missions and the different difficulties. But from what it looks like here, they're doing a whole different idea where they're taking the normal playthrough, and then that will have a ton of different content for you to do, over enough content for you to do. And there's going to be difficulty spikes throughout the different times in the normal playthrough, and they're changing the level cap to 100, so I'm guessing that they're just going to straight up make it level 100 and you don't have to buy any DLCs or Ultimate Vault Hunter mode or anything like that to continue leveling up to a higher different level cap, which would be kind of really cool. Like, I really hope that they do that, and it'll make it people like me who are not that fortunate to be able to buy stuff all the time too quickly, be able to just play the game and enjoy it for what it is, and that would be pretty awesome, especially for being like the last Borderlands game if it is. And there's also 7 different planets that they've made, and Vault Hunter mode can unlock more, maybe. The 7 different planets idea, that sounds kind of interesting. I'm interested in that, to see what they could do with that, all the different places that they have on there. And then they have the introduction of a jetpack to help you traverse harsh environments, like underwater planet, so that would be kind of cool. I'm a little bit hesitant with the jetpack idea because it's a little bit more than what like the original 2 games kind of brought to us. I mean, there's always cool new stuff that you can add, but there's comes a point whenever you just add too much stuff. It's like whenever Call of Duty did the futuristic shit, like jetpacks. I don't think many people like jetpacks. Another thing is we have no info on DLCs at all. So we have no idea what's coming. We have no idea what could be coming, what we could do. There's supposed to be a new variant of enemy called Mercenaries or Mercs. Either one of those names would work. I don't really care, but they sound interesting. Hopefully they're like something similar to how we had the Goliath in Borderlands 2. That would be pretty cool. Not the same enemy, that'd kind of suck, but it would be cool to have a new character or enemy to fight in the game and not have just like these regular old characters we've had. There's supposed to be another new enemy variant, also called Chrome Mouse. Again, it'd be pretty awesome to get some new characters. We also have some things returning, like we have slag weapons returning, we have cryo and laser weapons returning, which sounds pretty badass to me. Like, if they're bringing back cryo and laser weapons, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but for me, whenever I played the pre-sequel, the laser weapons and the cryo weapons were super fun to use and play with and stuff like that. That was one good thing that I liked from the pre-sequel was the cryo and laser weapons, in my opinion. Um, some weapon variants won't work different on different planets, and so that's interesting. So maybe like if you had a cryo weapon, it won't work on a friggin' ice planet, or if you had like a fire weapon, it's not going to work on a lava planet. That could be interesting. Uh, Capture vaults will now amplify character action skills. So if you capture vaults, apparently you amplify your character action skills, so that's interesting. That adds some stuff to your action skill. That would be pretty awesome. I really hope they do that. Zero will be featured as a boss. That's something that I found crazy interesting. If Zero is featured as a boss, that would be super crazy awesome, because imagine how crazy that boss fight would be. You'd have like Zero running around and then like going invisible trying to kill you and stuff, and you had to like drag him in or something, maybe like use the warp grenades to like have him bring them closer. Characters will have different unique reactions and monologues to the storyline, so that's kind of usual. That's the usual stuff. They usually have their own unique kind of stuff to the whole storyline. Players will be given 2 different choices to progress through the storyline, both resulting in different character reactions and endings. So that sounds pretty interesting. I think that would be super awesome, having your character and then doing different stuff throughout the storyline to get different endings and stuff. That'll allow a lot of replayability and a lot of new characters to like make whenever you're playing this game. Like, I'm just so hyped to play this game and just try out the different endings, try out getting legendaries and pearlescence and stuff. It's like I said at the beginning, I said it's possibly the last Borderlands game, which would make sense because they're kind of beating the dead horse with this series. But if they make this game a banger, like, it'll be an awesome game to play. There's returning characters, so the returning characters right now are Lilith, who will not be iridium charged. Wait, never mind. I read that wrong. Iridium charged Lilith. So she's gonna be iridium charged, apparently, whatever that means. I feel like that means she's just gonna be like constantly charged with iridium. Brick is coming back. That's awesome. Mordecai, obviously, he's not gonna have his Bloodwing, so that's gonna be interesting. Axton is coming back. He can now merge and carry his sentry, which whatever that means. I feel like that means that he's just like carrying it with him and having it out and stuff like that. I don't know. Salvador is coming back. He looks bigger and taller in storyboards. Probably more steroids. Yeah, that's kind of funny. Maya's coming back. She got long hair or something, supposedly to this leak. Krieg looks more content. And Krieg will now be reversed. So basically what that means is he's going to have his Psycho Krieg, which will only be active during his action skill, unlike in Borderlands 2 where we had Krieg and we were playing as him. And we had Krieg to play as and have him constantly just say crazy shit, like out of nowhere during the storyline. It would be the funniest thing ever, like some of the stuff he would say. He's always a psycho. But in this, it looks like his inner self takes control of his normal time, being a human, I guess. I don't know, not exactly crazy. So he says pretty calm stuff, I'm guessing. And then whenever you go to Psycho Krieg, you say like the craziest stuff. Yeah, and you just have the calm side and you have the crazy side. And Krieg now has his skill tree remade, so I'm guessing what we're going to be playing as Krieg, which will be super awesome. From all of this, it sounds like Krieg's confirmed to be played as. If this leak is right, it should be right. I think so. And Psycho Krieg will only be seen during his action skill, like I said. Krieg's new skill tree will be remade, like I said again. And the first tree will focus on the decent Krieg, distancing himself from the psycho side, which is the action skill. So the whole point of this first tree is to be like, oh, well, I'm just not going to use my action skill, and I'm going to try my hardest to be more calm and more proper in life. And then the second tree will focus on balancing the two. so that'll be interesting. And then the third tree will focus on the right reliance on Psychic Creek. Uh, so if you want to be like all calm and stuff and be like really cool, then do the first tree. But if you want to use like the Psychic Krieg all the time and just have his actions go out, use the third tree. And if you don't know and you just kind of like want to be like whatever, the second tree is kind of for you. We got more leaks over here. Gage is coming back. Death Trap will be replaced with a new robot, possibly an upgraded version. That'll be interesting. Athena is coming back. Claptrap also. Nisha, Rise, and Moxie, and Bandit character that is scavenge weapons from different manufacturers to form his own. So this is a new Bandit character that's coming out. So that's interesting. I mean, I'd take all of this with like a grain of salt. It's not 100% confirmed, but if it is some of this stuff a lot true, then it doesn't necessarily mean it will come out in the final game. So I'll just take it with a grain of salt and see what happens, because this all looks very interesting. I'm really excited to see how this will all turn out, and I'm gonna play it for you guys whenever it comes out. Get it, and yeah, it's just like super awesome. I'm so excited. Anyways, that's the end of the video, guys. I'll see you guys on the next episode, and peace out, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video.